Hello and welcome to this tutorial. I'm just gonna run a few quick steps that I use to render faster in Cinema. So this is the computer I'm using. I'm using my laptop to render everything out and do all my work. It's not an awesome computer, but it's okay. Got Intel Core i7 and 12 GB RAM and 64-bit system. So we have here in Cinema 4D a decently complex scene. So in my render settings, after you have set them up, I have global illumination, and then what I'm careful of doing when I'm rendering a heavy scene, I always render out TIFF sequences, because if you have failure in render, then you can just start where you left off. This scene is 389 frames, which takes approximately, if I would render the scene directly through, it'll take me about 4 to 5 days to render out. So I figured out that, I don't know why, but on my computer I can render it out 4 to 5 times faster just by, if I have here, let's see, it's right here. Where's my render window? Right here. Okay, so I'm rendering out the scene, and I'm gonna just show you a few tricks here. For example, when I'm rendering here, I am into a pretty, let's go farther up. Let's go to 200. Yeah, like right here at frame 200. Then you can notice that the first frame took 1 minute, almost 2 minutes to render out. And he gradually becomes more complex, the scene, then it takes more time to render out. You've probably all seen that when you render out something, that it takes more and more time. But this became ridiculous, you know, like 20 minutes each frame, 23 minutes, 24 minutes. So what I did is just shut off the render. Because I'm using sequences, then I can just start off from this frame. See what happens when I start it back. 230 took 23 minutes, then 231 it took 3 minutes. Just because I stopped it and started over. Then I just did this gradually throughout the render. Here it starts out at 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, up to 11 minutes. So I started over 3 minutes, but it's the same frame. You see, this frame is as complex to render, but because I started again, I didn't shut off the program or nothing like that, but I don't know if it overloads the cache or something in the computer, but this is how I render out faster on my computer. I hope you guys can use this information. Here a frame is 9 minutes, the next frame takes less than 3 minutes. So I just gradually do that throughout the render. Here frame 289 takes 13 minutes, 290 takes 2 minutes because I started over. So I'm going to show you guys now where I am at. I'm rendering out frame 192, and I'm up to 4 minutes here with this 191. 192 will take approximately 5 minutes. And what I do is I just go into my render settings, I have them open, and so I'm at, let's see this right here, I am at 192. Then I will change the output to 192, 192, and I'll just press again, render. You want to stop rendering? Yes. And then I'll start again. You want to override it? Yes. Then my frame here, number 192, it should take approximately 3 minutes instead of 4 point something, almost 5 minutes if I had let it completely render out. Guys, thanks for stopping and watching this tutorial. I hope you can use this information. It helps me a lot. I ran this in 2 days instead of 5-6 days. Thank you, and please subscribe.